Alright, we have some news. So yesterday, RobTop came to the community tab. Also, yesterday was absolutely nuts. He came to the community tab and officially said that 2.2 is not gonna drop in October. For some of you guys, this is not new information because in my earlier videos, I have already said that it's not gonna come in October whatsoever because of what RobTop said in the Discord server. But now we officially get this information from RobTop himself, which is reasonable, and it basically confirms what I've said in my earlier video as to why he should delay the update as opposed to work on it and rush it as fast as possible. And according to him, he had to fix the servers and all of the bugs. So he didn't want to have Geometry Dash 2.2 being released after 6 years and being so buggy. And let's here for a second take a brief moment to appreciate how RobTop really cares about the community and does not only want, cash, just like some other developers, He could release 2.2 and make a ton of cash with it from Steam and stuff, but he cares way more about his community, which I find is something super rare to find in game developers nowadays. And the fact that he's giving us so much news is absolutely fascinating. So is this good or is this bad news that's going to be delayed until November? And when is it gonna come out if it's November? Well, first I wanna say that RobTop has done a brilliant job on trying his best to finish 2.2 on time. And there is one reason for that. If we go back a few years ago, I remember this vividly when Pause, he said there is not a 2.2 beta nor will there ever be. This was in 2020. Back then the update was 3 years old, but now it's doubled the amount of years. And I really find it so important that RobTop decided to change his mind and do a Geometry Dash beta test. And we can read a bunch of tweets from Viperin, who is himself a Geometry Dash 2.2 beta tester on Steam. But first, I just want to sit here and appreciate that, RobTop was not, how do I put this? We know that he is very secret. He doesn't want anyone to know anything about the update that he does not want to share. He basically hides a lot of secrets until the update is released, and he was never planning to do this beta ever. But now he saw that the update is so big, and giving us the community this update without testing it properly is gonna be a nightmare, which is why he took the perfectly right decision here. I said in my when I used to make news videos on my main channel, I said that this game is so huge and it's been 5 years in development and it's gonna have a lot of bugs because it's only one person that is playtesting it throughout these 6 years. So giving one more person the beta test would be amazing and would find so many bugs. And this just happened to be the case. So now let's read some of Viprin's tweets about his experience with the 2.2 beta. He firstly said that he's been having the 2.2 beta for about a month now, and all of his videos that he uploaded since then have been recorded in 2.2. You can see this is the glow in 2.1. It's additive and you cannot really see it if it's a white background, but here this is 2.2, you can clearly see it. And also the 2-player mode, you can see the colors are normally flipped in dual mode, and also the glow color is different, but we can see here in this recording it was perfectly the same, which indicates that this is 2.2. Here we have somebody asking, is there any noticeable performance improvements? And he said yes, definitely a lot better. He said that some levels that didn't load and crash work perfectly now. Laggy parts in unknown levels also have been better than in 2.1. And he also said that the level by Sputniks runs without a patch in 2.2, which is just mind-blowing. This goes to show how much better the game has become and how much time RobTop has put into improving the game's performance, which is just beautiful. I can finally play levels on stream. I had so many issues playing levels on stream. I wanted to beat this extreme demon on stream, but I just could not because it was so laggy and the level was so beautiful and I could not play it on stream because of this reason. But in 2.2 it's gonna be fixed. And we're gonna need that. I mean, 2.2, we've seen the trailer. Of course, we're gonna have to get a better performance in this update. Okay, this is very interesting. This guy asked him, is 2.2 really that buggy right now? And is it unplayable that RobTop cannot publish it at all right now? And he said completely false. As you saw in the original tweet, I've been recording levels on it for weeks. Featured levels from 2.1 play perfectly, and all the editor features, despite complexity, work well. There are surprisingly little bugs, only minor ones, so this is amazing news. This goes to show that RobTop, he's done with the update, but he could release it. But if he releases it, it's gonna be a nightmare because they are annoying bugs. Let me put it that way. I don't think they are dangerous bugs anymore. I think it's just annoying bugs, and RobTop does not want us to even experience these bugs, which is just fascinating to me. That 2.2 is actually like stable and playable. Like he's very confident about it, which is amazing. How is the physics compared to 2.1? I play on 360 and I am worried it will take long time to get used to. It plays really smoothly for me. Feels way better than 2.1 for sure. Extremely few bugs in 2.1 levels too. I haven't played at 360 before, though, since I need to hack to get it, so I can't compare there. And here we have a whole newsletter, it seems like. I haven't read this, but I think it means that, you know, no matter on which FPS you play, it's going to be basically locked on 240, and every level is going to play with the 240 FPS, because RobTop has said that somewhere like a few years ago on the Discord. Okay, another question. Viprint has been asked that despite all of these features that he has seen in the editor in the 2.2 beta, are they gonna make a editor guide for 2.2? And he said, we will look into making a new one. I think this is gonna take quite a while to introduce the players into the 80 plus triggers. Like, come on. It's gonna be insanity, bro. Like, you're gonna have to explain 80 plus triggers, and that's only the triggers. They are still like the auto build system. There's like the new, what is it called? The remap system. There's the teleportation thingy, and the new options that you can select from the edit object tab, which is just so many. I would love to, you know, do this as well. Like, do the beta thingy for, like, make a bunch of editor examples. I think that would be very fun to do. By the way, for sure, let me just put it out there. When 2.2 comes out, I'm 100% gonna do the, you know, tutorial for every single trigger in 2.2. I've seen so many comments of people telling me, I don't know, this looks too complicated, I can't do it. And don't worry, I got your back. I'm gonna make a tutorial for everything. I mean, I have already used the 2.2 GDPS and I have made a lot of videos about it on my main channel, and I'm quite experienced with that, I would say. I find the arrow trigger is really complicated to use, but I'm gonna have to explain all of that once 2.2 comes out, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Has showcasing levels in 2.2 helped find any bugs that might come out when playing? And he said no, there are no bugs while playing the 2.1 levels. The only bugs that he saw was visual bugs, and RobTop was able to fix them very fast, which could mean that the rest of the bugs are also similar, which means that maybe 2.2 is not that far. Also, oh yeah, that's interesting. Now that 2.2 is delayed, we have some new information about the release date. So maybe, like, I know some stuff from the beta, some stuff from Viprint, some stuff from his YouTube channel. Maybe I can like combine everything and predict one more time when 2.2 is going to release, because many of my predictions have been correct so far. I've said that he's going to spend his full time to work on 2.2 and not, you know, release it on the 22nd and not, you know, use these 9 days or whatever. But I thought he was going to keep his promise, but apparently 2.2 is way too buggy for that, and he's wanting the better for us, so I'm going to have to accept that as well. We saw your profile on the world using the swing. That was 2 days ago, okay? And you can also remove the colorblind option for portals if you want to. This is how Viprint recorded most of his levels on his YouTube channel. Cringe, just really, it's not up to him. And I guess this is, oh my god, what are you doing here? Look how cute. Okay, I guess this is it for this video. We got a lot of news from Viprint. This is interesting. So yeah, if somebody's watching this out there, you know, just hit me up and we'll do the, you know, the editor examples. That would be very cool. And yeah, overall, I think the delay for 2.2 was very necessary. It's just so devastating seeing that a GD10 video October is gonna be staying there forever. But yeah, this is, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to see what else do we have. I feel like today's, like nowadays, it's just so clean. I don't know. I feel things are going clean right now. I like 2.2, and I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe if you learned something new, if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe if you, yeah,